The streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my mind on them stacks, cause that green give you cloud. If it's bread making, baby, I'ma always go that route. I done put my work in the streets, rapping shy on these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but a grinder always gon' eat. Everybody can't do what I do, that's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the Lou. I'm so fresh and so new, got a hot album too. I came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers' juice. I keep my promo on them poles, keep that powder out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with 1 million copies sold. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name.
King Kong ain't got shit for me.
Stayed on the scene, stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me out of rolling with my team. Y'all know what I mean. These money hungry fiends. They think they can outsmart you by selling you a dream. But I stay grinding cause I'm bread making, homie. And they can't figure me out because they really don't know me. You got that paper, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These suckers own slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field, I'm the lion on the meal. I'm that hollow point tip, pointing at you ready to kill. These suckers better chill, but I ask brother Will. The king is in the building, so you haters take a meal. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, my family? What's happening with y'all? What's up with y'all, man? What's going on? What we are here to do is to talk about basketball this morning and what is going on throughout the highways and byways of the WNBA. I just want to tell y'all that this has been a great start for the season, probably in the last 2 years for us that's Chicago Sky fans. Those of us that the last 2 years, seasons ago, they was crying in heaven. Everybody, the greats, was crying in heaven on what was going on in Chicago. Lord have mercy. Listen, I will say we are going to talk about Caitlin Clark missing games from injury or a quiet suspension. We don't know, but they said that the back has been hurting her of late, and Caitlin Clark had to sit out this game. But we do know that last night was a win. Then we're going to talk about the top rookies standing out early this season and also the rankings. This is what, we're going to go over and say, hey, man, we're going to keep the main thing, and let it be known about basketball. And the women are here, hot. Everybody jumping on it. They all late coming in, trying to be a part of the women's basketball game. I mean, rightfully so, because the women are hot, right? Rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a legit injury, Brooklaw. I believe, hey, if you're injured, you're injured. You know what I mean? Hey, I don't have me. You already know, you guys that come and watch me, I believe in injured players. Leave them alone. They're injured. You understand? So, me personally, I don't say a player, by me being a player, and loving basketball, no, I don't play about somebody saying that they hurt. But there are questionable things that's out there in the atmosphere, which we do here, and we have to talk about it, right? That's just the way it goes. First, I want to say welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serving Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, KSAP. What's up, KSAP? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Listen, man, I will say this, man. Listen, go over there, check out my girl Court Vision was so pretty, Tony, and my sister uh Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports with Keisha. Y'all been blowing them up. They've been having big things going on over there. And you know, her and Duvall definitely giving y'all a show. So y'all continue on. And then my brother KSAP, he covering everything. He universal player. KSAP from the football to basketball, he does it all. You got what I'm saying? I knew that this was going to be a big WNBA season. I will be doing a lot more coverage of the Chicago Bears and Chicago Bulls because they got some things going on this season. But the WNBA has been popping off, y'all. I mean, you seriously popping off. And I just been on it day and night, especially the things that was going on night to night and day to day with the Chicago Sky and what was happening with the Angel Reese situation. And then, of course, you know, we got her settled and she's in Atlanta having a ball. You know what I mean? She's so ATL, you know what I'm saying, right now. And also, you know, Rickea Jackson leaving the Los Angeles Sparks. You know what I mean? Two big names, you know, leaving their said teams and who drafted them. Two big people, and she landed in Chicago, and in game 4 went down with a torn ACL. Such a hard thing to do, you know, especially for these players that want to come and show that they do have, you know, what it takes to be a star. You got what I'm saying? So prayers is out to Rickea Jackson. Much love to her family. We just, you know, continue on and letting her heal properly and cheer her on while she's on the sideline. Hey man, that's all you can do when you have, you know, a player like Rickea Jackson come away from you know, a ACL tear in the game, and that she was on the trajectory to be an all-star. You know what I mean? That's just the real talk. What I will say is that, guys, we have a WNBA season and it is litty. I mean, we have a WNBA season and it is litty. Controversy. Talk about controversy. Well, first we're going to talk about the Caitlin Clark missing the game last night. Of course, everybody want to know, was she really hurt? Like I said, I don't mess around with players that's hurt. I don't doubt if they hurt or if they're not. It's not me to tell them they're not hurt. Hey, Sister Shell, how you doing? So, you know, me personally, if a player said, you know, they're hurt, man, I don't really get into their injuries, but we're gonna go into it and get into it right away, you guys. So, in this article, The Athletic, it says Caitlin Clark missing the game. Fever coach says her back is sore. Indianapolis, the Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark did not play in her team's 90-73 victory against the Portland Fire on Wednesday due to what the team listed as a back injury. After Clark was ruled out of the game for the first time this season, Coach Stephanie White said that the Fever Stars injury will not need to be managed. No, absolutely not, White said in her pregame news conference. There's no managing. She's healthy. We're not managing anything. This is just a back issue that we want to make sure we give the time to be ready. White said she didn't expect the Fever to be fined by the WNBA for how they handle Clark's absence. The two-time All-Star was ruled out 100 minutes before tip-off and only 10 minutes before fans were permitted to enter Gainbridge Fieldhouse, asking after the game if Clark is indeed injured. White said her back is sore, and if there's anything more detailed than that, that's the training staff. White had been asking before the game if Clark's back is a concern beyond Wednesday. She initially said no, there's not before adding, or I don't know. Pressed further, White says she doesn't anticipate Clark's injury being an ongoing issue, but added, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. While more uh, decisive when asked if Clark's absence Wednesday was part of a season-long management plan for her back. An ideal that the coach dismissed. Clark, 24, averaged almost 31 minutes in her first 4 games, on the pace for the lowest of her WNBA career. Clark has sometimes worn a heated pad on her back while sitting on the bench this season. She did not wear one in the first 2 years. She left the Fever season opening loss to Dallas Wings multiple times to receive treatment on her back. Okay, guys, you heard what that said, but here's my take. I think that Caitlin Clark was privately suspended for what the actions that she has done. We know, those of us that knows basketball and been around the professional arena, we know that they privately suspend players, because of maybe they didn't want an uproar of what the things that was going on, the chaotic, sporadic, and disrespectful antics that was going on the sideline. She did yell at a assistant coach, a winner, a champion, a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? A future Hall of Famer, of course. She's yelling at her on the side of the bench. Also, not getting along with her head coach, and then yelling at players the time before. So maybe they quietly, you know what I mean? They quietly gave her a remedial suspension, quietly. That's my take on it. Maybe not, but that's how they do it. They've been doing it for years, and that's how it's been going on, because they don't want to uproar with her fans, to go crazy and nuts, because they already know that Caitlin Clark clan, her fans are Lulu. They know that some of the fans that she has that are on the other side, the Clarkies, are crazy, bananas, chaotic people. So they don't want a situation, because of course you saw the uproar when Angel Reese was suspended. I mean, the Reese's Pieces went nuts. The people that support Angel Reese went crazy. And some, some stayed level-headed and understood that, hey, this happens in basketball. It happens all the time. This is not nothing different. If the player and the organization, or the player and the coaches are not getting together, at the end of the day, in subordinate time, the player is the lowest on the totem pole when it comes to that, because of course you got ownership, you got the people that they put in charge, the personnel, the GM, the coach, and then it's the player. So on those decisions, the player would have to be, you know, suspended for, you know, whatever time that they decide. But I think that, you know, this might have been a quiet suspension because you cannot say or let that type of thing that happened in on NBC on national television happen that way. They have to get some type of lockdown on that type of situation. They have to get some a grasp of law and order, a grasp of law and order to uh, prevent further outbreaks, you know what I mean, outcries and outrage, you know, that, you know, Caitlin might do. But last night we saw the dominance of the Indiana Fever. Last night, without Caitlin Clark, we saw that the Indiana Fever, yes, won this game. The Indiana Fever dominated the Portland Fire 90-73. And as you can see, Lexi Hall had 16 points. She was 4 for 4 from the field, 4 for 4 from the three-point line, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. This was by far Lexi Hall's best game out of the last 4 or 5 games that she has played this season. This was the best game that Lexi Hall looked really good. And Raven Johnson was finding her, you know what I mean, and running the defense, and everybody looked like it was a well-oiled machine, chat. Looked like this was a well-oiled machine. Monique Billings had 9 points. Leah Boston had 24 points. She was very dominant, very aggressive in the 21 minutes. She didn't even have to play that much, you know what I mean, because this game was over in the middle of the fourth. It says she was 8 for 11, AB, 2 for 4 from the three-point line, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block shot. She had 5 turnovers. You know, AB was holding the ball a little bit more. Some of those turnovers was like, you know, mental lapses. Kelsey Mitchell did Kelsey Mitchell things. She was 6 for 11, 2 for 3 from the three-point line, 7 for 9 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 turnovers. I don't like with Kelsey Mitchell. Also, the same thing I said with Enrique Gumawale. I don't like that. I don't like them just chucking shots to find offense. I don't like them chucking shots to find some offense. I don't think that that's cool. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you just chuck a 3, you throw your team off because they be like, damn. You know what I mean? They got to run back down and try to beat the other team's offense to the basket. Maisha Allen's hand looked like she was comfortable, calm, cool, and collective. She only played 18 minutes, but looked like she was just smooth selling. She had 7 points. She was 3 for 5 from the field, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. She had 2 turnovers. Also, you know, Maisha Allen's hand is one of those big players, one of them forwards that can grab the ball off the rim and go coast to coast. But let's talk about Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson is what every Clarkie feared. Raven Johnson, a South Carolina Gamecock, who comes from the tutelage of Don Staley, a 5-year prospect that was there. She did all of her 5 years because, of course, in her first year, she tore her ACL. Raven Johnson has been a product of entertainment. We all been waiting for Raven. We all been waiting for Raven to come and, you know, produce. She didn't play much in the last couple of games. Of course, you saw that Caitlin Clark was dominant, and then it was backlash from the other side. The Clarkies was going real nuts and crazy about having Raven Johnson be and appear on the court. A lot of the CC fans are actually losing their minds because they think really in the back of all the things that's happening, uh, a lot of people really think that Raven Johnson was picked to the Indiana Fever to replace Caitlin Clark. I don't think so. I think that Raven Johnson was picked to go to Indiana so that she can be a backup of what happened last year, because we saw when Caitlin Clark was injured, of course, they had to go get Odyssey Sims and McDonald, Ari McDonald. You know what I mean? They had to go in a quick search to get things handled. You know what I mean? Something like how Chicago has to do right now with all of these players that's injured, and most of those on time limitations. So, when you have a situation where your team need guards, that's not good. It's not really good. I would say Raven Johnson was not a replacement for Caitlin Clark. She was actually an improvement for the Indiana Fever's offense. She was an improvement for the Indiana Fever's defense, because Raven Johnson, as we know, that Raven Johnson can go with the flow and get the things done that needs to be done. We know that her defense is impeccable. She is a glue piece to the defense every single time that she's on the court, a floor general that can control the pace, the tempo, and the game at the same time. See her or don't see her, she's going to be there. So, you need a piece like Raven Johnson, didn't get those minutes that she was supposed to get. Definitely, it's the reason why Stephanie White is the coach. So she decided on how and when she's going to put her rookies in full effect. But I will say last night with Raven Johnson being in the game and including in running this pace of offense, it looked good. She had 22 minutes last night, and it was a good 22 minutes. And I'm all for it. What's going on? What's happening? What's going on? What's up, Wody? I see you up in here. William, what's happening? BD, what's going on? Milk Dog, I see you. I see you up in the building. I see you, JCT. I see you, Slice. I had Miss D is in the building. I had seen y'all. I had to get that on out. ADP, my baby sister, is here. Shirley, hey, Sister Shirley, how you doing? Hit the like button, y'all. Listen, do me a favor as you come in. Please hit the like button, man. I'm cooking like fish grease today. You know what I mean? We're going to have a really, really good show. A really, really good show today. So Indiana wins this game unanimously, and everybody else outside of Sophie Cunningham, which was having an off night, she looked like she missed her best friend. That's Sophie Cunningham. But we know that Sophie Cunningham is kind of streaky. She's one day she's hot, one day she's not. But I do think that overall, Caitlin Clark not playing in this game, I'm not going to make a big deal, but I think that it was a quiet suspension. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, brother. I think it was a quiet suspension that happened. I think that, me personally, I do still think that she's hurt, but I also think in the midst of her getting better and getting healthy, getting better and getting healthy is the big thing, say Bro Cloud. Can I add one? Okay, that's fine. Yes, sir. Let me see what date that is. But yeah, man. So I think that most of all, people don't get shook up. Suspensions, quiet suspensions, just like Ms. D and everybody else tell you, those suspensions that happen, they happen. You know what I mean? Caitlin Clark was really, really unruly. She was disrespectful to her head coach. She was disrespectful to the assistant coach. She was yelling at actual teammates on NBC on national television. You just can't have that type of conduct. And me personally, if they did not nip that in the bud, oh yeah, big dog, BD, that's cool. That's good, BD. I'm good with that. That's a good day. But if they did not deal with that, I would really have a problem with the organization. So I do think it was a quiet, a quiet suspension. Hey, Sister Felicia, how you doing, my beautiful angel? So the thing is this, man. Let me tell you. Let me tell you like this. Caitlin Clark will figure it out, or they're gonna figure it out for her. Last night, but what you did see was that Caitlin Clark fans did not come out because they wanted to make a statement to the Indiana Fever, I believe. It was almost an empty stadium. It was a half full stadium last night. It was not a full stadium. It was a half full stadium. Nobody wanted to come see Portland Fire from what I get, you know what I mean, through the highways and byways. My cousin that lived in Indianapolis said that, he didn't want to go see Portland either. He wasn't interested. So maybe that was the temperament in Indianapolis about the Portland Fire. They had no stars that they, you know what I mean? He said there wasn't nobody on the team that he wanted to go see. He didn't want to go and get a ticket for Bridget Carter. That's what he said. But, like I told my cousin, I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Don't y'all always show up and show out? MDT, I'm just saying, loose ball. I mean, they said that the Indiana Fever fans is, non-weathering. They said no matter who or what, that the crowd gonna always come out. That's what they said. But I know better. I've seen the stadium empty before, so I know better. Say she's not hurt. She's been talking about back ailments and cracking her back in post-team interviews. They've been playing that. Okay. Pro athletes don't fake injuries. People stop it. Like I said, I'm not gonna say somebody's not hurt. I'm not gonna do that. I wouldn't put my integrity on the line to say that somebody's not hurt because I don't have their body. I don't know. But all I know is it's suspicious. But is it a quiet suspension? Me personally, I think that she could be hurt, Sister Felicia, but I also think that it was a quiet suspension that happened, and they, you know what I mean, and they're not gonna make that public because of the outcry and the outrage it would be. But definitely, it's an inward thing that probably happened. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get to the nitty gritty. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty. Last night, I thought I heard an angel spread his wings last night. Oh my goodness. In the name of R. Kelly. Hey, Chicago fell to the Dallas Wings 99-89, and we saw a display of greatness by this lady right here. What a steal. What a steal that Dallas did on the Minnesota Lynx. Dallas Wings acquired Jessica Shepard, and Jessica Shepard, along with Alana Smith, went to the Dallas Wings together to make the Dallas Wings be a better team and a playoff team. What two pieces, but Jessica Shepard balled out last night. I mean, when you saw the game, Jessica Shepard was grabbing boards off. I mean, she's one of the fours, just like Angel Reese. She's one of those fours, just like Candace Parker, that could grab the ball off the rim bring it coast to coast, distribute the ball, pass the ball, shoot the ball, and rebound. She does it all. She does it all. Jessica Shepard was a steal for the Dallas Wings to acquire, and she over there balling out. I mean, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. She was balling out, and in the third quarter, the fourth quarter, making it happen along with Enrique Gumawale, Paige Beckers. It was an onslaught, and it was not a situation where Chicago would even try or could, recover, because they was like, they was like, man, I don't know, what I'm saying, what the hell did happen, but the Dallas Wings turned it on late in the fourth, and then they did not let that lead go. It was like once that tide had changed and Jessica Shepard was cooking.
Oh my God!
I couldn't take it no more. I was like, oh, this girl is about to have one of those nights. And it was one, them players have one of them nights. Sometimes the players have one of them nights. And she was not to be played with last night. Jessica Shepard did really, really good. She had 18 points. She was 6 for 7 from the field, 6 for 9 from the free throw line. She had 10 rebounds, 12 assists, and 1 turnover, chat. She had 1 turnover. God. Crazy work. Enrique Gumawale had 23 points. She was 7 for 16 from the field. Paige Beckers had 24 points, 11 for 19, 1 for 3 from the three-point line, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Of course, AZ Fudd added 12 points. She was 4 for 6, 2 for 2 from the three-point line, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So about time that she gets her credit and getting the good minutes. And it looked good last night because Dallas Wings coach adjusted, and Tyler Marsh failed to adjust in the fourth quarter quickly to counter what was going on. And then, of course, I seen Skylar Diggins kind of tweak her ankle. No Rickea Jackson. Me, personally, I did not expect Chicago to come out with this win. I did not, expect that the Dallas Wings to lose this game. I expected them to win, and I didn't expect Chicago Sky to win. But also, Gabrielle Jaquez, let's talk about our shining star. I'm going to get into Gabrielle Jaquez, but Gabriella Jaquez, Gabs have been a good transition into the professional basketball arena. Gabs was a great pick. No one understood or knew what Gabrielle Jaquez was when Jeff Pagliosha picked her. Most people, because of course, we called that night. I was not mad because I know Gab's game. So I knew she was a Swiss Army knife. I knew that she can shoot the three. I know she had a mid-range shot. I knew she had a teardrop. I know she had down low footwork. You got what I'm saying? Gabs is definitely a piece that was acquired by the Chicago Sky, number 5 overall pick. She was worth it. A Swiss Army knife that can play defense. She's very scrappy. She is a very, very, very hard-nosed player. She's a blue-collar worker, and I think that Gabs definitely will be able to stand along with the other rookies. Fly Johnson, Olivia Magic Mouse, and Nokic from the Mercury have been standing out to me. You know what I'm saying? Nokic have been, standing out. Raven Johnson got to get more minutes, of course, to have an impact of this Rookie of the Year. This, right now, BD Raven Johnson wouldn't be considered to be a Rookie of the Year because of the minutes that, me and ADP, we going to get on the prayer worrying. We going to get through the prayer worrying for Raven Johnson to get more minutes, but she looked good. She looked really, really good. Raven did look good. Hawkins looked really good. She's not afraid. She's not afraid at all. You know, Gabriella Hawkins was a great number 5 overall pick. She did not get drafted too high, and she proven that to everybody. You know what I mean? She is a Sonia Citron type of player, and I'm going to stand on it. I told y'all about Sonia Citron. People doubted me. I follow these players from college. I know what it looks like. Some of you guys are new to this game, or some of you guys don't know these players or know how they look, but she also was the glue in the bracket games that just came up with UCLA. She also was one of the main centerpieces. She was the leading scorer in the last game. To take on the championship, to win the championship this year. So, you know, I would say that Gabriella really having a good time in the professional ring, and she has a great start. Natasha Cloud. Everybody want to know what's up with Natasha Cloud. It's a lot of people also have, you know, their opinion about Natasha Cloud, but one thing we do know, Natasha Cloud got a lot of haters. One thing we know, that a lot of people not fond of Natasha Cloud. So what? Because she's opinionated, she says what she wants to say. She's outspoken. She's an activist. Everybody knows Natasha Cloud. This is not nothing new. She's been in the league for over 10 years. She knows about this game. She knows how to play this game, and she is definitely one of the best players that you could actually have on the court, because she got a good spirit. She's intentional. She's a great defender, and she can get hot. She don't get hot all the time, but she can get hot and help your team win. She knows how to play her offense and defense with great intensity, and I just think that they Chicago Sky will awesomely be all right with Natasha Cloud definitely being a great pickup for the Chicago Sky. I think that Natasha Cloud will definitely add to it. But let's talk about it, guys. Killer Camilla. Camilla Cardoso did everything that we wanted her to do last night. I saw Camilla Cardoso be aggressive on the offensive side. I seen Camilla Cardoso be aggressive on the defensive side. I seen Camilla Cardoso be a rim protector. I seen Camilla Cardoso also give the ball and pass the ball, you know what I mean, and see those open spots. I did see Camilla Cardoso be aggressive last night. Shout out to Camilla Cardoso for her play last night and stepping up and surprising everybody. Camilla Cardoso is off to a good start this season. You know, have y'all know or don't know that Camilla Cardoso definitely looks much better than the last 2 seasons that she has taken off. I would say give me the stats of Camilla Cardoso in the 2026 beginning of the last 4 games that was played. Camilla Cardoso definitely is one to speak about of the game that was played last night against the Dallas Wings. So I think personally, Camilla Cardoso needs kudos. Yes, the Chicago Sky lost, but did Camilla Cardoso have a winning night? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And that's all we asking for. That's all we asking for. You know what I mean? So, let me find out. What is Camilla Cardoso's in the last 5 games? What is her average in her statistics? Camilla, in the last 5 games, she's averaging 14.4 points, 10.4 rebounds. So she's averaging, for those who already don't know, she's averaging a double-double. The first game against Portland, she had 22 points and 14 rebounds. Golden State, she was 8-7. Phoenix Mercury, she was 7-8. So she was 8-7, then 7-8. And Phoenix, Minnesota, she was 11-12, double. And then last night she was 24-11. So she's definitely stepped it up and doing her thing, man. I really think that Camila Cardoso, it says 3 double-doubles in 5 games. Man, she looking good and aggressive. Her best performance so far was last night. I will give you a bullet point that Camila Cardoso in the last 5 games is at 52.8% right now. So that's real big. That's real big for Camila. So those y'all that, that like basketball, Camila Cardoso for Chicago Sky has a great start. Like last night, she had 24 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 block shot. Skylar Diggins twerked her ankle. You didn't see too much from her the rest of the night. You know what I mean? She tried to stay on the court. They was gonna sub her out, but she said, let me go ahead and put some pressure on it. She had 15 points, 6 for 14 from the field, 2 of 6 from the free throw line. The 3-point line, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. And 2 turnovers. She took care of the ball. Skylar Diggins gonna do her job. Rachel Banham had 10 points. Bam Bam was 3 for 8 from the field. She was 2 for 6 from the 3-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Bam Bam just got to be a pick and roll, pop out and shoot player. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna waste too much time on Rachel Banham, y'all. Y'all just know I ain't. It's players that they passed up that's better than Rachel Banham being on that team. The Connecticut Sun. What a game. What a game. What a game. Listen, the crowd was upset. I heard the outcries on Twitter. I heard everything that they were saying. They were so upset that Nisha Mero had 7 minutes in this game. She has been the outstanding player on the team thus far. But last night, the coach decided to do something else different. The coach decided to give those minutes to Diamond Miller, Ashlyn Jackson. And, of course, Sinai Rivers had 13 minutes. So Reagan Beers, 27 minutes. Neil Alugma, the rookie, had from France, had 29 minutes. And, it was an outcry of they're trying to find out who is who. It says, you got to check out Chelsea Legger-Walker. She's a heck of a guard. Yes, she is. JCT. Yes, she is. She surprised me. Yes, she is. Now, she's not having a slow start. Gianna Neekins is having a slow start. Chelsea Legger-Walker is taking off too. Don't sleep on her. I'm not sleep on her. She held that glue. Hey, she ran that offense on UCLA second team for a reason. You know what I mean? Be black. I see you up in here. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, Chelsea is a dog. I think that she's a dog. People be like, man, why she get? She shouldn't have been drafted. Some people said, but they would sleep on this. Hey, look, I'm gonna just say this and get it off my chest. The UCLA Bruins, the 6 was the truth. sometimes, I mean, I know y'all probably don't agree with all 6 of the players, and Gianna Nipkins should have been, from the way she playing right now, should have not been, you know what I mean, should have been later. But Chelsea Walker was chosen later. Gianna Nipkins was a great shooter, sharp shooter for the UCLA Bruins, but they the truth, man. They was the truth. You know what I mean? Yeah, I followed Chelsea. Charlisi Lago Walker. Big dog. Aaliyah Edwards is back, y'all. Aaliyah Edwards is back, and Anisha, they got her for a center. In this, I don't know. I don't know. Her and Reagan Beers was taking on the load. She's an undersized center, but y'all know Aaliyah Edwards is a dog. She had 12 points, 5 for 12 from the field, 0 for 3 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Reagan Beers had 10 points. Chelsea Walker had 16 points, 6 for 15 from the field, 1 for 6 from the three-point line, 3 for 3 from the 3. But overall, this was a good game, man. This was a tight game. I mean, they played down to the wire. And Natisha Heidemann, proving that she was a good pick. It says gifted one steady Serv'n number 3 membership. Yeah, you can give it to whoever you want. I appreciate you, brother. Y'all already know what time it is. You know, after I get through this, y'all know what time it is. Big Dog putting the memberships out. Appreciate you on that, Big Dog. Natisha Heineman, great steal for Seattle. She from Marquette, of course. Y'all already know Natisha Heineman is one of the fastest guards in the WNBA. She's had a little slow start in the beginning of this season, but the last few games she has picked it up, and she was the outstanding player last night on the Seattle Storm, and withstanding her spot as the starting PG. She had 20 points. She was 8 and 8 from the field, 3 for 9 from the three-point line. Jade Melbourne had 11 points. Mackenzie Holmes had 18 points. Zaya Cook had 10 points, was in double figures. Zaya Cook also have a good start this year. Zaya Cook is having a good start. I told y'all about Zaya Cook. Y'all saw me meet Zaya Cook at the airport. It was really, really good. I can't wait to have an interview with her. Zaya Cook is a dog. I like Zaya Cook. You know what I mean? I really think that she's a good player and has a chance to become a great player. And I can't wait to do an interview with Zaya Cook myself. Okay, y'all. More after these messages.
Yeah, yeah. The streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about.
Shout out to my boy Big Dog BD, gifting one steady Serv'n number 39 sports membership. Key gifting to someone who wants to be a member, and this is what we do. So if y'all don't know, this is what we do in celebrating memberships in this chat, on this show, on this channel. We celebrate and we call every single person that becomes a member on this show. We are all bread makers, by me being the gingerbread man and y'all being on my team and being a part of my family that's here on this channel and making it happen with me and for me, and making sure that it's shared and everything that's happening. Here's what it do.
I'm a bread maker. 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 We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling two friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at baby girl, she looks so good. She said she want a hustler, represent the hood. Knots in my pocket make peace say ugh. You can't touch me even if you dream that you could. I'm so fresh. Yes, I'm fly. I got that money, yeah, man. I'm the guy. Shutting me down, no, use a lie. Ginger.
Hey. We the bread makers up in here. Shout out to all the bread makers that's in the building. Please subscribe to this channel. If you ain't a member of this channel, you should be. If you're not a member of this channel, you should be. So this is my next subject, y'all. We're going to talk about it. The top rookie standouts early this season. I'm telling y'all, man, listen. The rookie class has not disappointed. AZ Spud had a slow start. Okay. All right. But the rookie class in total has not disappointed. They have not disappointed, and it was good basketball to watch. You know what I'm saying? Damn, BD, once again, you own one today. Hey, BD want to be entertained, y'all, today. Hey, gifting all of the people to become a
bread maker in the shop. We got the rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. Yeah, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shorty looking good, she got her hair done. She out with her friends and they wanna have fun. They want a bread maker, they want a bread maker, they want a bread maker, they want a bread maker. My clip fresh, my whip white, my girl raw, cause my game tight. I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker. I don't spit game, I just talk money. Can't communicate like that, then all your words sound funny. I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker.
Hey, man, y'all already know. Shout out to me for gifting the number membership. Hey, man, I love you. Appreciate you, brother. I thank you so much. I thank you. Thank you for doing that, man, and helping this channel function. And if y'all would like to give a super chat or a super sticker to the channel, I appreciate y'all doing that and helping gifting the channel. What's up, baby Jacob? What's going on? I appreciate you so much. Happy birthday to my dog, BD Sports. You know what I mean? It's a good day. Another 360 around the globe. I want to say happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. I appreciate you, man. We celebrate you to live life and listen, love like my girl. Hey, do everything that you want to do, and you can do it. Everything that you want to do. Don't let nobody stunt your growth in this life. And life is precious to me. Y'all already know that. So shout out to BD Sports. Happy birthday, brother. This is a channel where you get celebrated. What's going on, nephew Jabari? Hey, big girl. Hey, my sister. Hey, my sister with them good cakes. Hey, y'all. The best cake maker on planet Earth. The best cake maker. This is my sister. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. My sister is a warm spirit. She is definitely a supporter. She gets down. Listen, I will not waver. I love big girl. I appreciate her. She's a very, very part. You know what I mean? Her, she wins, and Van and MSL. All of y'all. I mean, I really, really appreciate my family. Andre, what's going on? Andre Edwards in the building. Yes. So, we gonna get it cracking. We gonna get it cracking. Oh, it's his birthday, his daughter's birthday. Okay. Okay. Happy birthday to my niece. How about that? Happy birthday. Yeah, y'all get with, hey, send that money to big girl, man. Send that paper to big girl. Let her make you some of her ugly cakes. The ugly cakes is in the building. That's what she called them. I mean, ugly cakes, but it tastes so dang on good. That girl knows she could bake. Y'all get some of them ugly cakes, man. That girl is cold-blooded. Uh, here you go. I be eating them. I love the entrepreneur. I love the entrepreneur. I love them. The 5 most impactful first year from the outstanding 2026 rookie class. Goes thus wise. The WNBA 2026 rookie class is off to a strong start. And it isn't just the big names. For some of the top picks in the 2026 draft to international stars getting their first chance in the WNBA, this year's crop of rookies is already making an impact. Whether it's filling in for injuries, veterans, or settling into comfort niche roles, let's take a minute to shout out some of the first year players who have quickly proven that they belong. In the comments, be sure to let me know, after this, y'all. Olivia Magic Miles has translated. Can everybody agree that she is one of the most impactful rookies that we are watching this year? Exciting passes, bringing and controlling the offense, doing her thing, her tween, run to the lane and lay it up. Her 3-point shot looks fire. So we need to, give it out to my main girl, Olivia Miles. No rookie has been as productive as Miles, which should come as much as a surprise, given how often she suffered the stat sheet. She stuffed the stat sheet in her collegiate era. Even so, there were any concerns as the Miles game would translate to the pros. There have been a quarrel. Yes, it has been a quarrel. I was on the channel where they said that Olivia Miles wasn't a point guard. Don't listen to that man no more. Stop it. That's a debacle. It ain't just a miss. You have something personal. See, when you do something personal, when you have some type of personal situation that's going on, and you say that Olivia Magic Miles is not a point guard, I question everything that you do, because you're not looking at the same thing that I'm looking at. Sonia Citron, yeah, you got on the bandwagon, but early on, Sonia Citron saying that she wasn't a guard, that she can't run the point, that she can't beat a 2, that she can't play the 3. She just, in the pros, she gonna shrink. There was some that was on that panel that was saying that Sonia Citron wouldn't translate. I'm very right. I put my chest out on things that I was right, and I was very right about Olivia Miles, and I will continue to put my chest out on players that I think that are overlooked and disrespected by some of the people having favoritism things going on in their mind. Anyway, she's averaging 15.5 points, 4.3 rebounds, and a team high 5.8 assists per game. She's leading all rookies in minutes played per game, 31.4. What's the sense of you debating and you fucking wrong? You could be right in a debate thing because some people know how to debate, but that don't make that you right. You could debate just about anything. But the fact of the matter is, I don't want to debate with your ass. I just want to have the actual facts of what the player can and can't do. What the hell you want to try to prove in a debate that you better than somebody? Get on up out of here with that. You know what I mean? I think that's real stupid in the first place. You could have a debate, but I'm talking about, come on, man. This is basketball. It either is or it's not. And you could tell the players who really played and who haven't, who really went to a level for real and who haven't. When they be talking about that debating part, get on up out of here with that, man. Miles' ability to get into the lane and create shots for others gives the Lynx offense and new dimensions. Her presence has allowed veteran Courtney Williams to return to her more natural shooting guard position. It's clear that Miles is the future of the Lynx, but the fact that they've trusted her with such a large role this early in her career speaks volumes about how good she already is. Medina Olcott. We already know Medina Olcott is one of my babies. Hey, Sister T. Camilla, we was up late last night. Get up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Hey, Medina Olcott is already translating in the WNBA. She was pro ready. She's a Gamecock. I told y'all that Dawn Staley be having these girls ready. I told y'all. Y'all keep playing with Dawn. Keep on. She taking over the WNBA, and y'all just being haters, haters, haters. And she can say whatever she wants. That's my baby mama. Let her get it out. Medina Olcott, we already seen her having a good beginning of her season, already being depended upon with the Atlanta Dream. Over there with my baby girl, the baby goat, you know what I'm saying? Over there with, you know what I'm saying, Angel Reese doing her thing. Olcott may not have been considered as pro ready as many of her fellow 2026 draftees. She picked up basketball in her mid-teens and played just 2 collegiate seasons in Division I. But she held her own in the WNBA minutes she gotten thus far, playing alongside several star guards and in a well-spaced floor. Olcott hasn't needed to do much besides screen, roll, rebound, and deceptively mobile 6'6". That is ideal role for her. She's averaging scoring 14 points and pulling down 11 boards in just 16 minutes against the Las Vegas Aces. And through 3 games, she's posting a league-leading total rebounds rate of 29.6%. Basketball Reference. Yeah, Olcott probably won't be playing heavily minutes behind Angel Reese, Naz Hillman, but the early return have been promised. Nonetheless, they'll give the Dream coach Carl Semesco something to think about, even when Brianna Jones returns from rehab on her meniscus injury. Pauline Esther, New York Liberty, preseason injury. Sabrina Nescu opened the door for several Liberty guards to do more. And while the flashy Marine Johannes has gotten most of the credit since then, fellow French national team Esther has been just as effective. Esther was thrusted into the Liberty starting lineup alongside Johannes, and she caught fire after a modest WNBA debut, averaging 20.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 4 assists in her last 3 games, while shooting 63.9% from the floor. Woo! Gabriella Jaquez. Gabrielle Jaquez, Chicago Sky. I told y'all that this girl was going to translate. I told y'all this when she won. I said at draft night, I wasn't happy. I wasn't disappointed. Let's see. Let's see. I already knew that this was going to be a good pick. It's a great pickup. When the Sky drafted Hawkins at number 5 overall, they prioritized a positional fit, seeking a player who could slot in alongside uh, the big offensive acquisition and contribute right away. Through 4 games, that's exactly what they've got. Hawkins is averaging 12.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 29.5 minutes per game, all starts, and in shooting percentage 53.3% from the field. The Sky love Hawkins' physicality and on the wing, and she's shown to be an opportunistic scorer who excels at finishing fast break opportunities. Azare Stevens, Dejanay Carrington have yet to play a game this season. And with Rikia Jackson suffering a knee injury in the Sky's most recent game, the team will need Hawkins to continue playing a big role moving forward. Javon Nokic. Nokic is getting her first WNBA opportunity at 28 years old. She kind of like an older rookie. And with the ways that she's been playing, one can't help but wonder what took so long. The former Providence Ferrer is shooting the lights out and averaging 16 points per game while knocking down the ridiculous 65% of her three-pointer attempts. You know, sometimes it go like that. All that comes out to an absolutely scorching 80.4% true shooting percentage, which ranks second among qualifying WNBA players. Nokic will cool off at some point, of course, but she's nonetheless like another international scouting success story for the Mercury general manager, Nick Urin. Yeah, she came out of nowhere, y'all. She came out of nowhere. So those are like the standouts. I wanted to give a shout out to the rookies that's actually standing out. We know that Fly J Johnson is also one of the rookie standouts. We also know that Raven Johnson, we did a highlight on Raven Johnson. Also, Raven Johnson is a standout player. She's having a good rookie year. I just want Raven to get more minutes. But the top rookie standouts early this season is for sure. AZ Fudd is picking her game up. She had a very slow start. So we know that AZ will, you know what I mean, pick it up as it goes, and they fitting her into the offense. You know what I mean? And what we're seeing. AC Chi-Town Calvin, I see you. Non-debatable. Non-debatable. Olivia Miles by far right now stand out more than anybody. Fly J Johnson is on. Fly J Johnson is actually being she's being on the level, or should I say, she's coasting. You know what you're gonna get from Fly J. She's not falling short. She's repeating her success every night, being dependent upon. Fly J Johnson gonna be all right. Fly J Johnson on a trajectory across. I disagree with that, Jacob. She ain't been no ass. I disagree with that. I know you so extreme with your comments. He about to crash out. Olivia Miles, Fly J Johnson, Ocott, and Gabriella for AC Chi-Town. I think I think Gabriella and Okada is ahead of Flage right now, for as performance is concerned. Raven did well last night too. So, running the offense, I don't expect Raven to put up a whole bunch of numbers. She just gonna run that offense. Definitely, we don't even need Raven to do those type of things when she's in, because Raven Johnson know how to use her team. You say Olivia Magic Miles is rookie of the year. Me too, Jabari. But we gotta see. We gotta see. Because if she get rookie of the year, brother Jabari, people gonna be like, "Oh, bro, Cloud, I'm sorry." They should be saying they sorry already, but I'm gonna let that go for right now. But yeah, y'all. I just came here, man, today for an hour to let y'all know that, hey, man, keep the main thing the main thing. I see a lot of y'all in the comments. Y'all, listen, man, this is basketball. This is not personal life. This is the internet. So be careful of who you entertaining, because there's a lot of, crazy, quirky, crazy people out here, man. And they take what you say to heart and they do things that's uncharacteristic. So, instead of having a real conversation, yeah, book it, brother, book it, book it. I think that everybody, this is the world, and the world has different pace, people, different opinions, different everything. So, we all have to get along in the world to make it peaceful and a better place. Have a conversation, have good dialogue. We can have a conversation. We all can have a conversation. And if we can, come to a situation where we can't agree, we can agree to disagree and keep it moving and stop taking it in and perpetuating things that are probably mentally despaired on your own self or something that didn't happen in the past. But definitely this show is inclusional. I want anybody and everybody to be a part of, and I appreciate everybody that supports this channel. I appreciate everybody that comes to this channel and gives love to this channel, because this is what it's all about, y'all. I'm building the channel from scratch. This is going into now a full year and a half of me coming to you guys and showing you guys that I do have, basketball knowledge, intuition, and good basketball talk. So I thank everybody that comes to this show. I really do. I thank each and every person that comes to the show and support. More after these messages. Hey, everybody. My name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. It sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com, and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports. If you have a business, put your business in the chat. I support the entrepreneurs. If you do have a business, put your business in the chat. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Everybody can support you. And like I said, you know, this is built on the entrepreneurs back here. Everybody, I appreciate you so much in helping this channel grow. I appreciate everything that you guys have been doing. Definitely a safe place for me. All of you guys supporting what I'm doing is like, man, big time. This is big time. So, as always, turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Listen, tonight we're going to cover the newcomers to teams, people that went like Alana Smith and Jessica Shepard, Angel Reese, and, you know, Kennedy Carter. We're going to discuss that tonight on the night show. So be able to come on and tune in tonight at 10 o'clock. My show is tonight. So definitely, you know, those who want to participate, come on through, man, and go over to ADP Creations. Go over there and hit the like button and subscribe and watch her videos, man. I appreciate you, She Wins. Shout out to She Wins, giving me a lot of the information that I was transpiring to you. AC Chi-Town Calvin, always on the alert and the watch. I appreciate you and Brother Van and all the different ones, BD Sports, who all, you know, hit me, you know what I mean, on the back end and giving me things that you come up with or you go over so I can talk about it. And this is what this is all about. It says, don't have us up 2 in the morning again. I told you was going to be sleepy. You at work right now sleepy and your ankles is swollen. Baby niece, I told you, I say this, I was going to record, but I just went on and gave the show and kept my word on having my show. So I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Tonight at 10, we're going to discuss how the transition was to the new teams. All right. So I appreciate y'all. I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. And I thank you for what you will do. And guess what, y'all? As always, I leave as I came with another banger. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I'm so grateful, man, of every single person that came to support. Team winning with the gingerbread man.
I'm a gingerbread man and here I come. I got a sweet hot break, yeah, you want some. I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. I said big, hot, I'm a gingerbread man and here he comes. He got a sweet hot break, yeah, we want some. He got a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. Hickory dickory dock, ginger man from the